Once upon a time, in the old days of Japan, there lived a wise Zen master named Gudo, who was known as the teacher of the emperor himself. Yet despite his high position, Gudo chose to live simply. He traveled alone, carrying little more than his robe and his staff, wandering from place to place as a humble monk. One evening, while walking toward Edo, the great cultural and political center of the land, dark clouds gathered in the sky. Heavy rain poured down without mercy. By the time Gudo reached a small village called Tokenoka, his robe was soaked, and his straw sandals were torn and falling apart. At the edge of the village, Gudo noticed a farmhouse. In the window, he saw several pairs of dry straw sandals. Hoping to buy a new pair, he knocked on the door. A kind woman answered. Seeing how wet and tired the monk was, she sold him the sandals and then invited him to stay the night so he could rest and dry himself. Gudo bowed gratefully and accepted. Inside the house, Gudo first offered a quiet prayer before the family shrine. He was then introduced to the woman's elderly mother and her children. As they sat together, Gudo sensed a heavy sadness in the room. The faces of the family were filled with worrying. Gudo gently asked, "Why do you all look so troubled?" Tears filled the woman's eyes as she answered, "My husband is a gambler and a drunkard. When he wins, he drinks and becomes violent. When he loses, he borrows money and brings us shame. Some nights, he drinks so much that he does not even come home. I do not know what to do anymore." Gudo listened quietly, then he said calmly, "I will help him. Please take this money and buy a gallon of fine wine and some good food. After that, you may all go to sleep. I will remain here and meditate before the shrine." Confused but trusting the monk, the woman did as he asked. Late that night, the husband staggered into the house, drunk and shouting, "Wife, I am home. Is there anything to eat?" Before the woman could answer, Gudo stepped forward and said, "I have something for you. I was caught in the rain, and your wife kindly allowed me to stay the night. To thank her, I bought wine and fish for you. Please enjoy them." The man's eyes lit up with joy. He quickly drank the wine, ate the food, and soon collapsed onto the floor, fast asleep. Gudo sat quietly beside him, deep in meditation, as the night passed. When morning came, the man awoke with a pounding head. He looked at Gudo in surprise and asked, "Who are you, and why are you here?" Gudo opened his eyes and replied gently, "I am Gudo of Kyoto, and I am traveling to Edo." The man froze, his face turned pale with shame. Realizing he had behaved badly before the teacher of the emperor, he bowed deeply and apologized again and again. Gudo smiled kindly and said, "Everything in this world is impermanent. Life passes quickly, like a dream. If you spend your days gambling and drinking, you will have no time left to do what truly matters. And your family will continue to suffer." At that moment, it was as if the man awakened from a long sleep. His heart became clear. "You are right," he said. "How can I ever repay you for this great lesson? Simply live well," Gudo replied. The man insisted, "At least allow me to walk with you and carry your belongings for a short distance." Gudo nodded and said, "If you wish, please don't forget to like it and subscribe for more. Thank you."